Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of our Minecraft series. In case you don't know, my name is Zane Ninja Go, and yeah, welcome back. This is a KFC built by Blocky Ham. I thought I would start out this episode by showing off Spawn a little bit. Um, Look at that. Blocky Ham has been hard at work, unlike me. Yeah, so this is the KFC. I think it looks awesome. Props to him, and he's the reason why there are so many chickens around spawn, because they keep escaping from his grasp, I guess. And yeah, this is what I've been working on. I'm gonna sleep first, I think, because it's getting kind of dark. Oops. Cool. So yeah, this is what, as you can see, I have yet to work on the interior. So kind of an inverse of my house over there. But yeah, this is what I've been working on. I think it looks better from far away. I usually look at it from over here. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of this build. The idea is that this is so kind of to explain the mythos behind Spawn, my idea is that it's a pirate town. That's the theming. And this is a place of commerce because when you think of Spawn, you think of people from all around coming to one place to sort of, trade and share goods. And yeah, that made me think of like a pirate town. And my name, I've come up with a name for this town already, and I'm gonna be calling it Export, right? Because it's a pirate town, so that's the X, right? X marks the spot. It's export, so we export goods to other places, and it's also a port, right? And it's also X, like as in spawn. Usually spawn is symbolized. You get the idea. It's I feel like I'm patronizing my audience by explaining it, but yeah. So actually, we're here on collection duty. We need to collect some materials for our own base, and that's why I was here. So we need some we have plenty of dark oak, actually. We need some mangrove, some granite right here. Yeah, this is good. And some iron. Take this. Yeah. So kind of a darker color scheme from before. My idea is that we'll be working on our library today. We're not going to finish our garden until next episode because I am more that's just great. I am more I have an idea for the library that I want to get built right away. So yeah, I'm going to pack up and move over to the base, and I'll be back hopefully when it isn't raining. Okay, the rain finally stopped. We can get working on our library, and you'll notice in the first episode I left this suspiciously door-shaped wall here, and that's because it's no wall at all. This is a passageway into our study. You'll see I already placed the blocks down. That's because I have a pretty good understanding of how I want to do the floor. And I want to do kind of similar to how we did this floor, where it's log and then plank and then log and then plank. We're going to do a log and then log and then log and then log and then so on. And then we'll do the sideways planks because I like the texture here for the mangrove. So yeah, we're gonna skip one, I think, and then do something like this. Yeah. Okay, this is what we have so far. I like the way this looks quite a bit. I think the mangrove really fits in with the underside of the smith table, and this cobblestone here is for the bookshelves. So this is where the bookshelves will be once I get books. And I think I'll have a chair right around here for the fireplace I'm gonna build. That's what the grant was for. We'll have a fireplace like here. Yeah, something like this. Okay, we're back. This is the finished fireplace. I added in some bricks for texture because I feel like they fit the fireplace aesthetic a little bit better. I also added a staircase and back door. The back door leads to our backyard, and the staircase will eventually lead to our bedroom. So yeah, you'll notice our bookshelves are missing the books, so they're really just shelves at this point, and that's because I don't have any books. But I do have quite a few sugarcane growing over there, which will do nicely in making books. So yeah. All right, I was gonna wrap up with the completion of the study over here, but it turns out we have a little bit more time, so I think we're gonna start working on the bedroom up here. If you remember, I built this staircase, but it leads to nothing, so we're gonna be doing that now to fill up the time we have left. This actually works quite nicely for us because for the time being, we've been sleeping in our kitchen, which is not great, obviously. And this will be our view from now on. I'm going to install a window, and you'll notice I stripped the logs up here instead of just normal logs. I thought I would try to change it up a little bit. So yeah, this is 5 by 9 currently. I'm trying to decide whether I want it longer. But I like it how it is right now. And you'll notice in this corner we have dark oak and mangrove exposed. That's my plan was to cover this up with a bookshelf eventually and add some more furniture like this. Whoops. Like this, I mean. That kind of looks like a table, doesn't it? Okay, so that's the idea behind the bedroom here, and we're gonna line the roof with spruce stairs. like this. We'll probably need to extend the logs 1 block so we don't get the cobblestone in the corner. Yep. I'm gonna need to grab some more stairs. And, by the way, all this fishing we did earlier wasn't just for fun. Well, we needed to name the cat, obviously, but we also collected quite a bit of saddles, which is a hint towards next episode's project. It's not a very subtle hint. You can probably figure out what we're doing, but there it is. Probably gonna need 1 more. Oops. Yeah, that'll do. Let's finish up on the other side. Right, okay. That's fine. There we go. And for the top, I'm gonna do a line of spruce planks like this. That would be pretty if it wasn't raining. Let's see. Oh yeah. I don't mind it like that. I'm gonna strip it anyway. Okay. And let's grab some bookshelves for these 2 corners. And a lantern. I think I got 1 lantern. Okay, here is the finished bedroom. We did end up adding a lantern and a flower pot. We unfortunately were not able to gather enough books to complete these 2 bookshelves, but I did start a cow pen over there. It's more like a cow pit at the moment, but it'll do nicely in collecting leather between episodes. And I think this is where I'm going to wrap it up for today. We got everything I wanted to get done and more. So yeah, in the next episode, we can work on the garden as well as maybe take a trip to the Nether. I did spot a ruined portal over in the distance over there. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next episode.